Alright, I think I'm recovered. I've recovered after how I ended the previous video. Yep. I'm filming this video right after the previous one, just to, get a little bit of a backlog of Umineko. And all I'm gonna say is, wow, it was hard to recover from that previous video. Like, I planned on doing a long recording session today, but the way I ended the last video, I actually needed some time to breathe. Because, holy crap, I still cannot process what just happened at the end of that video. I still cannot process that. And what I'm talking about is, just Arika in general, just how human she is. Now, I'm not going to begin off this video talking about the previous video because I don't want to begin this video with a 10-minute ramble on Arika and perception. I did that last time. I'm not doing any more of that. But still, it took me a long time in between two videos just, get my mind back on track to continue on with the game. Yeah, wow. This game's really powerful. Like, Umineko is really, really powerful. Yeah, I'm recovered. Woo! Alright. Let's see Ava's reaction to George proposing to Shannon. This is not gonna go out well. But this is needed to happen. This had to happen. This is what is supposed to happen, so let's see it happen. I don't think I can get Ava to repeat the line she said earlier, so I'm just gonna say it myself. Why didn't you discuss this with your mother?
あなたの人生を最後まで支えるパートナーの話なのよ。
そうだよ。
Fortitude.
生涯一緒にいたい女性なんだ。
だからこそ真剣に決めなければいけないんでしょ。どうしてそんな軽率に。
Ava and George could be seen beneath the eaves of the guest house. George had revealed his engagement with Shannon. Ava's anger had exploded almost instantly. This had been no more than George had expected, so he had responded with an ice-cold calm.
まさかもう関係を子供ができたとか言われて結婚を迫られたんでしょ。
Let him talk first, jeez.
失礼だな。僕は婚前の貞操は厳しくあるべき主義なんだ。
I'm not surprised.
じゃあどうして婚約なんて。
僕は求めた。彼女は受けた。それで成立じゃないか。
違うわ。結婚はね、あんたの思ってるような漫画か何かみたいに簡単なものじゃないの。先方のご両親は、両家の交流は、あんた野良猫じゃないのよ。後ろ宮ジョージなのよ。ひょっとしたらおじい様の後継者に指名されるかもしれないこの時期に、どうしてそんな軽率な。どうして母さんに相談してくれなかったの。
Because you're a classic bitch. Oh my god. Well, that was something I did not expect to say. You're a classist bitch. I mean, yeah, Ava is being classist. Classist? Yeah, that's a word, right? Classist? Yeah, someone who discriminates against classist? Yeah. Definition of classism, Merriam-Webster. I believe that a person's social or economic station in society determines their value in that society. Yeah, classist is a word. Yeah, classist is a word. Class discrimination. Classist. I should not be that excited while talking about class discrimination. I should not have my voice being that tone while talking about that. Jeez. Yeah, I should not be having my voice being that tone while talking about that.
今こうして相談してるよ。いや、相談じゃないか。これはただの報告だね。おじい様の後継者に指名されるのは全く期待してないよ。いや、むしろ辞退したいくらいさ。僕は自分の国と城を父さんがそうしたように何もない原野に築き上げたい。
あのね、 父さんが今日までどれくらいの苦労をしたのか分かってるの？あんたが真似てできるようなことじゃないの。
Way to believe in your son!
今日までどれほどの運や偶然に助けられたことか。
そして母さんという良き理解者の伴侶がいたからだよ。サヨは僕を支え、より強く生まれ変わらせてくれる人だ。母さんがたくましくなったと褒めてくれた今の僕は、彼女がいなかったらありえない。
いいジョージ、とにかくここは一度母さんに任せなさい。頭を冷やしてよーく考えて。シャノンちゃんだけがあなたに好意を持ってるわけじゃないのよ。お見合いしたあゆみさんだってあなたのことをとても気に入ったそうよ。
初耳だね。
あなたも分かってると思ってたのよ。先方のご両親も大変あなたのことを気に入ってるそうよ。もしあなたに父さんのように一国一城を築きたい夢があるなら、その手伝いができるのはあゆみさんの方でしょ。彼女の気持ちを裏切るの？
I'm gonna be the biggest dick in asking this, but was Ava's relationship with Hideyoshi arranged? I feel like a dick for asking that, actually. I feel like yeah, that was a dick. That's very dickish of me to ask that. But was her marriage to Hideyoshi arranged? I want Ava to think about herself if it wasn't arranged. Like, if her marriage with Hideyoshi was not arranged, just think what she's doing to George right now. She was able to choose. She's not letting George be able to choose. Was Hideyoshi and Ava arranged? I don't think they were. No. I don't think Ava and Hideyoshi were arranged. I think so, yeah. I don't think they were arranged. So, yeah. I want Ava to just think about herself for a little bit and think, my marriage wasn't arranged. And I chose the person I want to be with. What am I doing with my son right now? Oh yeah, I'm arranging a marriage for him. And putting him with someone that he might not want to be with. Something, yeah. I don't know, was her marriage arranged with Hideyoshi? I'm not for sure. I know that Natsumi and Claus, they were arranged. Yeah, they were arranged. But was Ava and Hideyoshi arranged? Yeah, I feel like a dick now. I feel like a dick. I feel like a dick for bringing this up. But this is an important question. And I actually don't remember. I actually legitimately don't remember. So, yeah. And I'm also not going to look it up just in case of spoilers. Like, I'm on episode 6. And at this point, most things are coming to me now. But I don't want to get any spoilers by accident, so I'm not going to look up anything. I'm going to rely only on the comments with my questions from now on. Well, I've been doing that for a while now, but yeah. Up until the end of episode 8, I'm not going to look up any of my questions with Umineko just in case of spoilers. So, please correct me if I'm wrong on the question of if Hideyoshi and Ava were arranged. Umineko is longer than the Bible. I think it's longer than every religious text in the world. Correct me if I'm wrong in that too, actually. Correct me if I'm wrong in that too. But Umineko's a long fucking story. There's gonna be things that you're gonna forget during your first Let's Read of it. This is my first time reading this series. And yes, technically I reread it whenever I edit videos. So yes, I'm reading it twice over every time I make new videos. But I've only read it like, quote unquote, 2 times. One while playing, one while editing. I'm still gonna forget things, even while, reading and editing. Reading while editing, yeah, reading while editing. I'm gonna forget things, so please correct me if I'm wrong on my statement of, Ava and Hideyoshi, the question of Ava and Hideyoshi being arranged or not. I don't know, I don't remember. But if they're not arranged, I want Ava to think about what she's doing with George right now. And even if they are arranged, I want her to think as well, because yeah, arranged marriages is just, I just have many criticisms of that. I have many criticisms of that, but that's, mostly due to how I grew up, so, yeah, still at the same time, most arranged marriages, not a great idea. Like, I guess sometimes it can work out, but, I don't agree with arranged marriage. I don't agree with it. Let people choose their love. So anyways, let's get back to the scene.
裏切るも何も僕はあゆみさんと特に交流があったわけじゃない。お見合いをしてその後親たちが勝手に盛り上がってるだけじゃないか。数度無理やり引き合わされたけど僕たちは互いに目さえ合わせちゃいない。
あゆみさんは育ちのいい奥ゆかしい女性でしょ。男性のジョージに目を合わせるなんて恥ずかしいしぶしつけでできなかっただけよ。あなたが目を見て話してくれなきゃ気持ちが感じられないと言うなら彼女にそう注意するわ。きっとこれからはあなたの目を見て話してくれるはずよ。
Ava! This is not a matter you should be involved with. Let George choose how he does his love life. I'm sorry, but what the fuck is this? Oh my god, this definitely shows how little I understand of arranged marriages, and yeah, arranged marriages are just kind of weird. They're kind of weird. And especially when you see comments like this! What? What? Hey, Yumi-san is a well-bred, modest woman. What the fuck? What the fuck, actually? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, Ava? Low-key, this is pretty misogynist. Oh my god, she couldn't look at you because you're a man and it would be embarrassing and ill-mannered. I know this is from, you know, the circumstances that you grew up with, but God, wow, that looks very, very, yikes! Just yikes! Wow, Ava, wow! Yeah, wow. Last video, me going crazy over perception and Arika's backstory. Me in this video, me going crazy in my... I just don't understand arranged marriages. I don't understand them at all. I don't agree with them. Well, yeah, arranged marriages usually are not done well. Arranged marriages usually end up badly, so I can't say I support them. Let people choose their love. If people fall in love with someone, let them, you know, fall in love with that person. Don't arrange love for people. That's just my own opinion. That's my own perception, actually. That's my own perception. Let's just continue on.
あゆみさんと結婚させたいのはそれが母さんにとって母さんの縁談には僕の気持ちがわずかほども含まれていない。
But yeah, you tell her, George. You tell her. And you know what? Tell her it again!
あゆみさんと結婚させたいのはそれが母さんにとって利するからさ。母さんの縁談には僕の気持ちがわずかほども含まれていない。
Tell her off, George. Tell her off. Oh shit.
ジョージ!
Recreation.
どうしてそんなことを言うの？母さんがあなたのことを考えないことなんてあった？ないでしょ？親という漢字はどういう字？
How is it written? Wait, okay. I think it began... Okay, I need it. I don't have the paper up here. You know what? This is not the time for that. This is not the time to figure out how the parent kanji is written. This is not the time. But I can... No, I know how it's written. No, okay, reading it? Yeah, I know how it's written. I'm learning kanji right now, so I know how that's written. I know how that's written. Hell yeah, explain it. Explain it though, explain it.
木の上に立って見ると書いて親なのよ。
Stand tree and look.
母さんたちはね、あなたよりはるかに高みから人生の遠くまでを展望してるの。そしてあなたが若さゆえの一時の感情で間違った道へ進もうとしているのが見えているの。だからこうして憎まれることを承知で言ってるのよ。あんたがどうでもいい子だったらこんな喧嘩しないわ。どこの変な女とでも勝手に結婚しなさいって放っておいてるわよ。ねえ、ジョージ、母さんに全て任せなさい。 もうあなたはシャノンちゃんに会わなくていいわ。全部母さんたちで話をつけてあげる。
Like, in a way, I do know that Ava's, trying to do what she believes is best for her son, George. Like, she is trying to, be a good mother to George, but unintentionally, she is, forcing George to do things that he doesn't want to do. AKA, arranging marriages for him, making, him, like, trying to, fake a love. Like, she's trying to force a love upon George that he doesn't want. Like, she believes what she's doing is right, but it's wrong. She's forcing love on George, which is pretty abusive. This is pretty abusive. Like, yes, you can easily tell that Ava truly believes what she's doing for George is what is right. But it's not. What she's doing is not right. She's trying to put him into becoming someone that she wants him to be, rather than trying to, help him become who he wants to be. She's thinking of herself, not of George. She's thinking of what she wants, not what George wants. Yeah, it's kind of obvious. I didn't need to explain that. I'm sorry.
大丈夫よ。シャノンちゃんにも悪いようにはしない。
That's a lie.
だってジョージに成長のきっかけをくれた人だものね。ちゃんとそれに配慮してあげるから。だからあとはもう母さんたちに任せなさい。ジョージ。
No. I don't think she's gonna spare Shannon upon, realizing that George is about to propose to her. Like, Ava may say that they won't mistreat Shannon. Oh, she's gonna try killing Shannon. This is just my perception of Ava, but from seeing what Ava has done to Shannon before, like threatening Shannon, and, what we see what she does to Angie, she's gonna do something cruel to Shannon. She's gonna do something cruel to Shannon if George agrees with her. So George needs to stand up to Ava right here, because if he doesn't, in the future, hypothetically, because no one lives from the Rokujima Massacre except for possibly Ava. No one lives but Ava. So, let's just think of a situation where there was no massacre, and October 6th comes and everyone's alive. Shannon, in the future, if George, agrees with his mother and does what she says, Shannon's gonna be taken care of. AKA, you're gonna wipe her out of the picture. This, of course, is my perception of Ava's character, and, some people may perceive that Ava might stick to her word, but I don't think she would. George is in love with Shannon enough to, engage with her. She doesn't want him to be in love with a servant girl, so what's the best way to get rid of a servant girl? Get rid of her! Kill her! Make her disappear! That's what Ava would do, most likely. Hypothetically. I'm not saying that I did say that she would do that, but okay, she might do that. She allegedly could do that, knowing her track record and my perception and my circumstantial evidence of what she has done in other worlds, in other games, as well as what we know of her character. Circumstantially, potentially, if George doesn't stand up to her right here and continues on going with arranged marriages and not being with Shannon, Shannon's gonna be taken out. She's gonna be axed. So George needs to stand up to Ava right now if he wants to have a happy life. I'm going on the perception talk, aren't I? I'm going on the perception talk. The perception talk really messed me up, okay? The perception talk really screwed with me. It's probably gonna affect me for the rest of my life, damn it. Sometime during Ava's rage, tears had started to drip from her eyes. As though those tears had caused him to hesitate, George turned his back and sagged his shoulders. George was, after all, only a child of man. Shut the fuck up, Featherine. Though he understood that marriage required nothing more than the consent of both people, he couldn't get over his desire for his parents' acceptance. And so, he was torn between the tears of his mother, who had always helped him, and the fiancée he had chosen. Or was it?
もういいよね。そろそろ。今日まで。
Answer, okay. If the song was gonna be, one that, more intense songs would be that. A part of me actually thought he was about to fucking kill Ava. I thought he was about to just, George was the culprit. What was the comment I read? Oh yeah, it was George in Cell Rage that caused the Rokujima massacre. Yes, that was a comment someone wrote. I thought that was about to happen. Oh my god. But no, I don't think that's happening. He's actually, talking with his mother and just saying, this is how I want to live my life, mother. You don't control me anymore. I am my own person. I don't know why I did that voice. But yes, no, George is standing up verbally rather than, killing everyone. Anyways, let's have George talk.
立派に育ててもらって本当に感謝してる。僕もこう思って親になったら母さんみたいな親になるよ。
At least let your children, choose their life path.
子供のために本当に戦える世界で一番尊敬できる親にね。
Like, okay, Ava is a decent parent. If, she let George choose things for himself. Like, she's still a pretty decent parent, but, pretty abusive when it comes to, she's trying to mold him into someone that she wants him to become rather than, trying to mold him into someone who chooses his own path. Yeah. Yeah. Ava, in many regards, is a good parent and is, in many regards, a bad parent. Many regards, she's a good and bad parent. And, yeah, you can say the same for Rosa. Rosa is a good parent and a bad parent. Ava and Rosa, still pretty abusive.
George.
With his back still towards hers, George threw away his umbrella and slowly stepped out from beneath the eaves into the rain. At the very least, Rosa and Ava, they're better parents than kids. I have to say this now. Ava and Rosa, they at least beat their father in being a parent. They beat their father in being a parent, yes. For some reason, that kind of feels wrong saying that, you outdid someone for being less abusive. For some reason, that sounds a little bit wrong. With his back still towards her, George threw away his umbrella and slowly stepped out from beneath the eaves into the rain. Then, he slowly turned around. It was, without a doubt, the familiar face of Ava's beloved son. However, he stood there now as his own man. Self-controlled and independent enough that the blood connection between them might even be forgotten.
もうそろそろいいと思うんだ。
何がよ。
For me to kill your ass. I'm joking.
子離れしてもいいんじゃないかな、母さんは。
Yeah, the face looks like murder, but the line sounds like he's not doing murder.
ここからはもう親子の関係はなしで話そうじゃないか。僕はジョージ、君はエヴァ。親だからどうこうというのは抜きにして互いの立場から本音をぶつけようじゃないか。君が僕を望み通りの相手と結婚させたい理由は経済的事情、世間体、それから未だいさかいのなくならないおじさんたちへの見栄。
Explain it, George!
それ以外に何もない。
Hell yeah, George! That's what I was gonna say, and that's what I'm kind of saying!
いっそそれをすっきり認めてくれた方が潔いね。 僕はこれから僕の立場だけで語るから君もそうした方がいいんじゃないかな。負けるよ君。
Still, his face does look like murder, though. George's eyes no longer contained any trace of his love and respect for his mother. There was only a frigid glare as he gazed mercilessly down at the witch who was trying to bind his future.
ジョージ、どうして母さんをそんな目で見るの？
Because I'm gonna kill you. I gotta stop that joke. I gotta stop.
今僕は母さんを見ていないからさ。僕の目に映っているのは僕の選び取ろうとする未来の前に立ちふさがる試練の壁だけさ。母さんだって人間だ。夢や野心があってそれを今も追い続けてるのは知ってる。そしてそれを素晴らしいと思う。自分の夢を決して諦めないことの大変さを僕たちは知っているのだから。
I need to inherit your wonderful strength. I've learned a lot from my parents, my friends, in Sayo, and I've grown.
その最後に学び獲得して完成されるのが本当の後宮ジョージという男なんだ。僕は今あなたという最後の壁を越える。
Oh, is he gonna kill her?
何？
Nani indeed. Ava had disappeared. The pouring rain landed evenly across the ground everywhere. No. It was blocked very slightly in one place. However, there was no one there. Standing on the ground isn't the only way to block the path of the rain. Then, could it be? What's happening? What is happening? Well done, Dominator! Oh shit! She's back! Wait! Oh fuck! Wait, no, seriously, she's back! Oh fuck! Ah, no! She's back!
いいわよ。本音をぶつけ合うのもたまにはいいじゃない。
Hell yeah, let's go!
私も言っちゃうわ。だからあなたも言っちゃえば。
I'm happy to see you back, Ava Beatrice. Man, it's been a while since I've seen you. Alright, let's see what torture you're gonna bring to George this time. In the rain-filled sky, with the balloon, with the balloon? In the rain-filled sky, with the moon that shouldn't have been visible behind her, was the golden witch of the future, who had finally obtained everything of the Ushiyama family. Even the drastic change in his mother's appearance didn't faze George. On the contrary, he seemed to be moved by her boldness, because his mother had honestly and truly displayed her true nature. Now, I can confidently show her my true self. George Beatrice!
母さん、
George Beatrice!
そしてエヴァ、
Come on, is George gonna become Beatrice too?
これが僕の君の束縛から踏み出る
Come on,
最初の第一歩だ。
is he gonna become Beatrice too?
第一歩。
Oh? With that first step, he felt something odd beneath his feet. He knew that this sticky sensation, which didn't quite feel like mud, represented his mother's arrogance trying to prevent him from making that first step.
小さい頃、お話をたくさん読んであげたわね。
What books?
あなたが大好きだった西遊記、覚えてる？
Hold on, let me get a spark notes of that real quick. Journey to the West. Should I attempt the Chinese pronunciation? I'm gonna get this wrong. You know what? I could actually look this up probably. Hold on. Yeah, let's see. What's the pronunciation? Sorry viewers who know Chinese. This is gonna sound very butchered, but I'm gonna at least try the pronunciation. I'm gonna try.
在游记
Sayuji. Sayuji?
Zayuji.
Zayuji. So, Zayuji. I still probably horribly mispronounced. Yeah, I probably horribly mispronunciated that, but I tried. Is a Chinese novel published in the 16th century during the Ming Dynasty and attributed to Wu Shengying. I horribly mispronounced Wu Sheng. Is there a way I could figure out the pronunciation of the name? I'm just gonna keep on going. I'm not gonna look up every single pronunciation. That will take too much time. I'm sorry. Forgive me. And attributed to Wu Shengying, it is one of the 4 great classical novels of Chinese literature. It has been described as arguably the most popular work in East Asia. Arthur Waley's British translation, Monkey, is known in English-speaking countries. The novel is an extended account of the legendary pilgrimage of the Tang Dynasty Buddhist monk Xuanzang, apologies ahead of time, who traveled to the western regions, Central Asia, and the Indian subcontinent to obtain Buddhist sacred texts, sutras, and return after many trials and much suffering. The monk is referred to as Tang Sing Zhang in the novel. The novel retains the broad outline of Xuanzang's own account, great Tang records on the western regions, but adds elements from folk tales and the author's invention. Gautama Buddha gives his task to the monk and provides him with 3 protectors who agreed to help him as an atonement for his sins. These disciples are Sun Wukong, Shu Vaijie, and Sha Wujing, together with the Dragon Prince who acts as Tang Sing Zhang's steed, a white horse. The group of pilgrims journeys towards enlightenment by the power and virtue of cooperation. Journey to the West has strong roots in Chinese folk religion, Chinese mythology, Confucianist? Oh, okay, I get it. Confucianist, Taoist, and Buddhist philosophy. There we go. Yeah, that's what that word was going for. And the pantheon of Taoist immortals and Buddhist oh my god. Bodhisattva. I suck. I really suck. I'm sorry. Bodhisattvas. That's so incorrect. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Are still reflected as some Chinese religious attitudes today. Enduringly popular, the novel is at once a comic adventure story, a humorous satire of Chinese bureaucracy, a source of spiritual insight, and extended allegory. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. I tried my hardest. It's just that I need to know more. I need more knowledge. I'm so sorry for mispronouncing things. I'm so sorry. If any of you want to help me down in the comments, please do so, because I horribly mispronunciated half of this page. I'm so sorry. By the way, Golden Dominator, one of the best songs in Umineko.
懐かしいね。多分僕が一番最初に愛したファンタジーだ。
Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, wanted to become a god and was tested by the Buddha. The Buddha told him, "If you can jump free from the palm of my hand, I will grant you your wish." Then, Sun Wukong managed to reach what he thought was the end of the world, and found the 5 pillars standing there. Only to discover that they were the Buddha's fingers, and that he still hadn't left the Buddha's hand.
僕が母さんから決別すると宣言した第一歩がそれだと言いたいわけだね。
あなたの反抗も葛藤も苦悩も酷気もすべて私がすでに通ってきた道、あなたのその第一歩など私という人生に飲み込まれる程度。いつまで目を背けてるの？見ちゃえば足元。
I thought she was gonna say, "Why don't you just die or something?" I don't think she would say that to George. Not yet. On the pitch-black earth soaked by the pounding rain, there were what appeared to be ominously glowing bands a faint red, and George had placed his first step directly on top of one. It was deep-handed, vicious, and it held George's foot in place. From Ava's perspective, as she looked down from the sky, it looked like a vast red spiderweb that radiated out with George at the center. The spiderwebs again. Alright.
そうさ。これが僕さ。生まれた時から数々の習い事で縛り付けられ、あんたの野望のためだけに育てられてきた僕の姿さ。
Great reading of the metaphors.
いいえ、それは違うわ。なら、わかるようにしてあげる。
Oh, what's your perception, Ava, Beatrice?
見せてあげる。そして悟っちゃえば
That the vast red spiderweb on the ground scooped up George as easily as scooping scum out of a pot. Then it lifted him into the air like a deer caught in a net and swung him about. Ava's insane laugh was as innocent as a grade schooler happily swinging about a bag filled with her gym clothes. And a cruel in equal measure. Ooh. Taco Tuesday? I'm sorry. I stepped on the cat? Is there no Wikipedia page? But interesting. There's a song called I Stepped on a Cat.
幼稚園の頃はバイオリン教室だったわ。できる子はやってそうでしょ。
Maybe.
あんた才能なさそうだったからね。途中でピアノに変えたけど。じゃあ水曜日は覚えてる？
Wacky Wednesday? What the fuck am I talking about?
覚えてるさ。進学塾の日だよ。
Ah, the cram school.
遠くてね。通うのが苦痛だった。
じゃあ木曜日は？
Tacky Tuesdays. Why did I go with tacky? I said taco. Oh, no, it's Thursday. And tacky Thursday. What's the other? Tea Thursday, where George learned how to make tea. And what happened on Thursdays? Is it get torn apart by my mother? Oh, supplemental lessons. Same thing. Get torn apart by my mother Thursday.
暗記科目は苦手だったものね。あなた応用はできるのに暗記は苦手な典型的なやればできる子だったわ。
痛烈だね。子供が三者面談で言われて一番イラつく言葉だよ。
馬を水場に連れて行くことはできるが水を飲ますことはできない。
イギリスの格言だね。
Maybe? I don't know British proverbs. I grew up in the US.
あなたのやる気を出して維持させるのが一番苦労したわ。
Damn. Guess it is get torn apart by my mother Thursday. Wait, this was 1986. This was 1986. Also, I got a delivery. Uh-oh. I got a delivery. Do I get the delivery now? I should probably get that, actually. Hold on. As I look up the exact day of October 5th, 1986, I'm gonna get a package real quick because I don't want it to get stolen, because that's what happened. Yep. Welcome to the US. Your packages get stolen. Alright, I'm back. Let me look up 1986. Hold on. Looking at my calendar. 1986, October 5th was a Sunday. Oh yeah, because the family conference happened over a weekend. Yeah, it happened over a weekend, so it can't be a Thursday. It happened over a weekend. Damn. So it's not get torn apart by my mother Thursdays. What would Sundays be for George? Smacking Sunday. It's smacking Sunday gets smacked by my mother Sunday. There's something I want to say, but that's inappropriate. That is so inappropriate to say what I was thinking. Someone's gonna write it in the comments. Alright, let's continue on with the scene. George was bound, hand and foot, by the bright red spider web, reduced to the witch's plaything. She would instantly swing him around, then smash him about, all with an insane laugh. So it is Smashing Sunday. Smashing Sunday. No, Smacking Sunday, not Smashing Sunday. Smacking Sunday, yeah. Again and again. Freaky Friday? We switch places? I'm Ava for a day and you're George for a day?
もちろんさ。ユニークな塾だったね。親と一緒の塾なんていろいろな意味で窮屈だったよ。
Oh, that sounds horrible.
子に釣り竿を買うな。一緒に釣りに行け。
母さんはイギリスの教育論が好きだね。
親にとっても辛い塾だったわね。でもあれが一番あんたには効果的だったわ。高いお月謝、毎週金曜の夜を費やさなければならない面倒。でも一番効果があった。
Well, because he was scared shitless!
子供はね、親が見ていないと伸びないの。子が目なら親は太陽だわ。太陽なくして芽吹く草木も咲かせる花も存在しないの。
I think you're misinterpreting that possibly British proverb very badly. If children are sprouts, then the parents are the sun. No plants will blood, and no flowers will bloom without the sun. Wow, that really does rhyme though. That does rhyme though, but I think you're misinterpreting that, Ava. You're misinterpreting that, girl. Oh. Still bound hand and foot, George was thrown, slammed, and smashed. Come on, smacked. You gotta say smack. It's smacking Sunday. It's smacking Sunday. Mother. Fitting song. Fitting song. Mother. He could do nothing. He was still like Sun Wukong, unable to leave the palm of his mother's hand. However, since he wouldn't surrender, he could still show resistance at any time. I already do smacking. There's no way in hell I'm saying smashing. There's no way in hell I'm saying smashing. That's Hideyoshi. That's reserved for Hideyoshi. Smacking Saturday. Oh no, smashing Saturday. That's the dirtiest joke I've ever said on this channel. Damn, that was dirty. Smashing Saturdays. That's for Hideyoshi. That's the dirtiest joke I saw on this channel. Damn. What would be Saturday for George? Saturday for George. I'm gonna show how American I am by saying this. Soccer Saturday. I think I killed half of my European users by saying soccer right there. It's Soccer Saturday! To teach him soccer. Sorry, European viewers.
向こうから来てくれるから楽だったでしょ。
聖域である自室に毎週他人を迎え入れるのは苦痛だったよ。
Oh no, he did not just say my sacred space. I'm sorry, this is a serious scene that I've been memeing it all the way through. I'm like, God damn it. Don't call your room my sacred space. That sounds weird. My sacred space, my room. It's a sacred place where I do my secret things. Why do I exist?
先生が帰った後に残る汗の匂いが今でも思い出せるくらいに嫌だったね。
あなたに学習姿勢を叩き込んでくれる素晴らしい先生だったわよ。弁護士の相談費用並みのお月謝を払った甲斐が本当にあったわ。
Lawyer's consultation fee? Why do you need a lawyer?
そして迎える日曜日と塾の予定がない月曜日だけが僕の安息日だった。
What do you mean? Sundays are smacking Sundays, George. You didn't get a break. Sunday was not a break. It was smacking Sunday. It was smacking Sunday.
これは皮肉だね。火曜日から土曜日までの塾が僕を押さえつけてきたのか。まさに僕は孫悟空だったわけだ。
そうね。私の手のひらから逃れたいなんて思い上がりはお釈迦様にご行山で潰してもらうといいわ。
Sun Wukong, who wanted to become a god, was crushed by the five mountains of fire, water, wood, metal, and earth, and sealed away. These are the 5 elements that the days of the week, Tuesday through Saturday, are named after in Japanese. Only now did George, who had always admired Sun Wukong, recognize this greatest of ironies.
思い上がったあなたは孫悟空と同じに少し反省とお仕置きが必要だわ。あなたが改心したら私が解放してあげる。
それは解放じゃないね。洗脳だ。
何も考えなくていいの。ママに全て任せちゃえば。私があなたの全てを決めてあげる。それがあなたにとって一番素晴らしい人生なのよ。世界で一番知的であなたのために全てを捧げてくれる女性を用意してあげる。全ての成功もそれに至る道も全てママが用意してあげるわ。そしてやがては後ろ宮家で最高の名誉である当主の後継者にあなたは指名されるの。それから初めてあなたは自分の人生を始めなさい。
I'm waiting for George's response to that.
第一歩笑わせないでよ。あんたはねまだ生まれてさいないのよ。これはあんたを捉える私の巣じゃないわ。あんたを慈しんで育む私の子宮の中なのよ。
George was slammed against the ground over and over. It was heartless cruelty unlike anything one would expect from a blood-related son to receive. However, Neva's eyes. Perhaps this was a sign of love for her precious son. The human-shaped lump of flesh ensnared in the red net was slammed over and over, then thrown high into the air, where it was caught by a massive spiderweb suspended in the sky. George hung there pitifully, as though crucified, still covered in fresh blood, and not even twitching. Even if there had been some power to resist remaining to him, the red web holding him there would have held even that in check. The rain, which had been falling non-stop since the beginning, quietly tormented and pitied him.
ご行山に封じられてしばらく頭を冷やしなさい。シャノンちゃんが悪い子だからやめなさいと言ってるわけじゃないのよ。
I'm just a classist bitch.
彼女はジョージに青春と成長のきっかけを与えてくれたとても良い子だわ。でも後先を考えない婚約は別の問題よ。相手が彼女だからいけないと言ってるわけじゃないの。
Oh no, you're classic. You're classist.
それを分かりなさい。
No, you're classist. I'm calling it. You're classist.
友を責めるな。行為を責めよう。だね。これもイギリスの格言だ。
本当にあなたは賢い子に育ったわ。いいえ、育っているわ。私のお腹の中でね。もう少しじっくりと育ちなさい。さあ、お仕置きは終わりよ。謝りなさい、母さんに。
The spider web released George reluctantly. Then it threw him to the ground beneath the cloudy sky.
ありがとう、母さん。
And then you hear the classic sound of the Umineko gun sound effect. I'm sorry. It was all George could do to get up on his hands and knees. Though he wiped the mud away and stood his ground, he still couldn't raise his head.
これまでの全てが僕を思ってのことだったんだね。ありがとう。本当にありがとう。
そうよ。今は憎いでしょ。でもいつかきっと感謝するわ。私がどれほどあなたを愛していたかをきっと理解する。
火曜日から土曜日までの連日の塾での縛り付けも、僕を立派な男に育てようという母さんの努力だったんだね。
これもイギリスの格言よ。子供を幸福で包むことが最高の教育。
ありがとう。だから僕からも母さんにイギリスの格言を送るよ。
Please let there be at least one profanity in this phrase.
なに？
すべての木に斧を一撃ずつ加えても、一本の木も切り倒せはしない。
なに？それはどういう意味？
こっちの方がいいかな。
Dear.
学問に時間を費やしすぎることは怠惰に過ぎない。フランシス・ベーコン。
Oh, he quoted the person who said it. Francis Bacon. Francis Bacon, was that a philosopher of politics? Wait, Francis Bacon, hold on. Who the fuck was Francis Bacon? Francis Bacon, 1st Viscount St. Amand, January 22nd, 1561, to April 9th, 1926. Also known as Lord Verulam, was an English philosopher and statesman who served as Attorney General and as Lord Chancellor of England His works are seen as developing the scientific method and remained influential through the scientific revolution. Oh my fuck. I thought he was the political guy. No, I'm probably thinking of someone totally different. No, Bacon was the scientific method guy. Bacon has been called the father of empiricism. He argued for the possibility of scientific knowledge based only upon inductive reasoning and careful observation of events in nature. Most importantly, he argued science could be achieved by the use of skeptical and a methodical approach whereby scientists aim to avoid misleading themselves. Although his most specific proposals about such a method, the Baconian method, did not have long-lasting influence. The general idea of the importance and possibility of a skeptical methodology makes Bacon the father of the scientific method. This method was a new rhetorical and theoretical framework for science, whose practical details are still central to debates on science and mythology. Francis Bacon was a patron of libraries and developed a system for cataloging books into 3 categories: history, poetry, and philosophy, which could further be divided into specific subjects and subheadings. Bacon was educated at Trinity College, Cambridge, where he rigorously followed the medieval curriculum, largely in Latin. Bacon was the first recipient of the Queen's Council designation, conferred in 1597 when Elizabeth I of England reserved him as her legal advisor. After the accession of James VI and First, I've read this page before. Oh, yeah, he was the King of England and Scotland. Okay, he was James VI of England and James I of James I of Ireland? I think? In 1603, Bacon was knighted, then created Baron Verlam in 1618, and Viscount St. Alban in 1621. He had no heirs, so both titles became extinct on his death in 1626 at the age of 65. He died of ammonia. Ammonia? Yeah, ammonia. Pneumonia? No, I think it's ammonia. Yeah, I think it's ammonia. It's a weird word. I think it's a pneuma? What the fuck is this word? I know what it is, I just don't know how to pronounce it.
Pneumonia.
What?
Pneumonia.
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 Pneumonia. That was the British pronunciation. What's the American pronunciation?
Pneumonia.
Pneumonia. Ah, I get it now, yeah. In the US, we pronounce it as pneumonia, while in Britain, they pronounce it as pneumonia. It's a weird fucking word. I don't understand why the US changed pronunciation. I don't understand it. But I'm gonna say it the US way because that's the only way I know it. He died of ammonia, with one account by John Aubrey stating that he had contracted it while studying the effects of With one account by John Aubrey stating that he had contracted it while studying the effects of freezing on meat preservation. He is buried at St. Michael's Church, St. Albans, Hertfordshire. That was Francis Bacon. Scientific method guy, not political theory guy. The man, drenched in mud and fresh blood, straightened his crooked glasses and slowly stood up. Though he was covered in filth, his appearance had a divine quality to it. Something that could only appear on a self-controlled man, not one who had merely been dozing in his mother's amniotic fluid.
僕がサヨから学んだことは数えきれない。僕は彼女の前で初めて勇気と男気と向上心とウィットとユーモアとそれからちょっぴりのおしゃれを学んだんだ。皮肉だね。今日母さんが僕を立派になったと認める要素のほぼ全てが母さんの教育の
Get fucked, Ava! Get fucked! Get fucked!
ジョージ、あんたはまだそんなことを
戻してあげるわ、母さんの子宮に。そしてもう一度暖かな海で育て直してあげる。
Please don't do any unbirth here. Please don't unbirth, George. I'm gonna pick that up later. As Ava howled, another bright red spiderweb appeared at George's feet and tried to scoop it up into the air again. However, that instant, a powerful magical circle could be seen in the area surrounding George for just a moment. Faster than he could be scooped up by the spiderweb, George jumped. And with a sharp kick of the heel and a magnificent forward flip, he cut the shackles of the spiderweb apart. Yeah! Get owned! That smooth movement proved that he had possessed the power to escape from those shackles all along. He had really allowed himself to be bound by that web.
母さんのこれまでの恩を一つずつ痛みで相殺させてもらったよ。おかげで僕も親離れがきっちりとできそうだ。必要だね。たまには親子喧嘩も。
ジョージ、私にどうしてそこまで逆らってあんな小娘と。
Because, mother, I'm not a classic bitch. I'm not a classic bitch.
必要なのはやはり母さんの子離れのようだね。じゃあそろそろいいかな。
何がよ。
そろそろいいかな。反撃しても。
Is he gonna begin the massacre now? Whoa! Ah! Mortal Stampede! The curtain of the spiderwebs and Ava shot out into the fence were all too slow. George weaved through them in that instant, and the next, he was right before her eyes. Oh! Did he just kick his mother? Ava jumped out of the way of a kick that would have knocked her feet out from under her, then blocked the second half of George's double roundhouse with a high kick of her own.
母さんの習い事で一つだけ感謝しているものがあるよ。
Oh? What is that? Smacking Sunday? Did you learn how to smack?
それは何曜日のかしら？
Smacking Sunday!
長期休暇のたびに集中的に習わされた武道教室の数々だよ。
Smacking Sunday! Jeez.
嬉しいわ、ジョージ。たった一つでも感謝してもらえるなんて。母さんは嬉しいわ。
Her fucking laughs every time they get me. Ava's swift feet flashed like lightning. Whoa, mid-level attack! As George's head fell forward, she caught it in both hands as though she was about to smash it against the ground. It was then met with Ava's knee as it rose like a bolt of lightning from the earth. Damn!
ムエタイも習えばよかったのに。ジョージも一緒に習えばもっと楽しかったわ。
Muay Thai. What's Muay Thai? I've never heard of Muay Thai. Oh, you can actually listen to the pronunciation. What is it? Muay Thai? Okay, I can't even hear. The music is way too loud. The music is way too loud. I can't even hear that. Hold on. Okay. How do you pronounce that? Let's just hear it.
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai. Muay Thai? Muay Thai? Muay Thai. I think it's Muay Thai. I don't think I had it at max. What was my settings? Fuck, I forgot my settings. Alright, I forgot my settings, but I'm just gonna put it at this for now. Okay. What is Muay Thai? Muay Thai, sometimes referred to as Thai boxing, is a martial art and combat sport that uses stand-up striking along with various clinching techniques. This discipline is also known as the art of 8 limbs, as it is characterized by the combined use of fists, elbows, knees, and shins. Muay Thai became widespread internationally in the late 20th to 21st century, when westernized practitioners from Thailand began competing in kickboxing that. Let me repeat that. Sorry, that's a long sentence. This is when Muay Thai, yeah, there we go. Muay Thai became widespread internationally in the late 20th to 21st century, when westernized practitioners from Thailand began competing in kickboxing and mixed rules matches, as well as matches under Muay Thai rules around the world. The professional league is governed by the Professional Boxing Association of Thailand, PAT, and sanctioned by the Sports Authority of Thailand, SAT. Muay Thai is related to other martial arts styles such as Mutsi Yuda, Muay China, Muay Boran, Muay Lao, Wet Wei, Padal Saray, and Muay. Muay Thai delved from the traditional Muay Boran. A practitioner of Muay Thai is known as Nak Muay. Western practitioners in Thailand are sometimes called Nak Muay Phrang, meaning foreign boxer. Alright, that is Muay Thai. Muay Thai. This is the first time I heard of Muay Thai, actually. This is the first time I heard of Muay Thai. Interesting. I want to see a match of Muay Thai now. I want to see a match of it.
そうだね。母さんと一緒に武道を学ぶ時が
Okay,
一番楽しかったよ。
okay, the music was not this loud. Hold on. The music was not this loud. Hold on. Okay, let's repeat the line now.
そうだね。
There we go.
母さんと一緒に武道を学ぶ時が一番楽しかったよ。
There we go. That's a lot better.
なら今が一番楽しいんじゃない？楽しいねジョージ、楽しいね。
No, mother, it's not fun. Damn! This is a very intense Smashing
楽しいか
Sunday.
い母さん、息子と遊ぶのは
楽しいわ。あなたは私の最愛の息子。私のお腹の中で優しく愛してあげるわ。あなたがお腹を蹴るのさ、愛おしい。
了解だ。だがその蹴りはお腹の外からになるけどね。
Ooh. George buried his knee sharply into Ava's abdomen. An instant before, she felt the pain of that fierce attack. Ava watched her son's kick with a proud smile. And then she vomited.
母さんももう年なんだからいい加減そういう若い子向きの服は自重した方がいいんじゃないかな。
ジョージ。
Sorry, but the gurgling in the voice of Ava was just... Okay, you know what? I want to hear that again. For some reason, this is so satisfying.
ジョージ。
Sorry, that's satisfying as fuck. That is so satisfying. Her chin still covered in vomit. Ava looked up at George in twisted anguish. She could see how pathetic her face was by her reflection in his glasses.
母さんも僕も一緒に子供時代とお別れしよう。さようなら、母さん。
Is she gonna fight back, or did George defeat Ava? Is she gonna fight back, or did he defeat her? The violent lightning and rain made time freeze. George's beautiful kick had stopped an inch from Ava's chest. However, the power of the red magic circle surrounding George had already pierced Ava's body. Though he had stopped without hitting her, blood poured out of Ava's back. Why is there blood coming out of her back? No wound had been left on her chest, but the heart inside it had been struck though. Ava slumped backwards and landed in a puddle with a splash. There were no convulsions. Her life had been ended without leaving her even an instant to writhe about. Did George just kill his mom?
その辺にいるんじゃないかい。 ガープ。
Hey, Gaap! As he straightened his glasses, George spoke to the rose thicket behind him. And guess whose Wikipedia page we read at the end of this video now? Then, a pitch black hole opened in the air there, and Gaap jumped out.
大したもんね。
Happiness of Marionette. Focus.
あのエヴァ・ベアトリーチェを継承前とはいえ打ち倒すなんて。
やはりいたかい。余計なちょっかいを出さなくてありがとう。親子水入らずで過ごせたよ。
まさかいなかったわよ、私は。今あなたが私を召喚したんだわ。
Huh.
どっちでもいいさ。君にお願いがあるんだ。
Hide my mother's body, please.
聞く義理はあるの？
聞いてくれないのかい。
With his back still facing her, George reset his glasses. The threat in his voice held the solemn presence of a king who ruled over demons. His Majesty made Gaap gulp, and she licked her lips before bowing respectfully to his back.
私はイケてる男が好きだけど王女はもっと好きだわ。
Aw, sorry, Kenzo.
なんなりとお命じを、魔王陛下。
You know, it's very fitting that George is a demon king. A demon lord? Yeah, demon lord.
後ろ宮家の当主に憧れ、その夢と妄執に生きた彼女の亡骸をふさわしい場所に安置してほしい。
I'm gonna turn down the music just one more. It's still a little bit too loud. I'm gonna turn it down at least by one, if that's alright. There we go. There we go. Sorry, I had to turn it down at least by one.
じゃあ金蔵の書斎へ。
On his chair, you know it!
いや、貴賓室がいいな。
Oh, okay.
屋敷の2階のあの開かずの貴賓室。
あの部屋ね。了解したわ、ジョージ陛下。
Gaap approached Ava's corpse and lightly tapped the ground with her right heel. When she did, a large hole opened up, swallowed both Gaap and the corpse, and closed. After a while, a small hole opened in the air, and the staff Ava always carried, which was marked with one winged eagle that symbolized the head of the Ushiyamiya family, was spat out into a puddle, because the corpse would no longer have any use for it. Please tell me George is gonna pick it up. George slowly approached that staff and stepped down hard on the tip. Oh, okay, that's probably a lot more symbolic, actually. When he did, the staff spun violently into air, and after passing by the blue moon, which honored the Demon King, it flew into George's outstretched hand. Oh, did he destroy it, or did he just pick it up? Oh, he probably just got the stick part, yeah. The instant he grasped it, another fierce bolt of lightning struck nearby. And by the time the flash faded, the staff he was holding had become a spray of gold butterflies and disappeared. He destroyed the staff! Yes, that's actually very symbolic, actually. He destroyed the control his mother had on his life. Damn. It was as though George had held the staff up to the heavens and crushed it out of existence. Who's gonna talk now?
これで僕はノルマクリアだ。次の人に番を譲るよ。
Jessica?
自分の母さんを手にかけるなんて。
自分を世界で一番最初に愛してくれる人であり、そして一番最後に決別すべき人だ。それが家を出る ということだよ。これが僕が作用をめとるために見せられる勇気だ。
ジョージ様。
バレなり後ろ見はジョージ。
Something's up and going down. Damn it! God, that fucking song.
まずは見事であるぞ。
たとえゲーム上のこととはいえ、駒のこととはいえ、自分の母親を殺すのは愉快なことではないね。しかしそれが君たちの課す試練だと言うから僕は答えたよ。
He stared at the two demons. The demons looked at each other, then showed their surprise with their now familiar exaggerated gestures.
素晴らしいわ。なんて見事なのかしら、ゼタル。
そうだね、フルフル。ジョージ君の決意は本物だ。どうやら僕は君を見誤っていたようだね。謝るよ、許してほしい。
What was that? Was that a computer noise? No notification popped up. Was that just part of a song that sounded like a computer sound effect? Alright. George chose not to go along with this almost theatrical conversation. He just quietly looked down upon the game board, found the piece representing his mother, which was right next to his, and tipped it over. This was the trial that Sapar and Fur had set. For the love of each other, take the life of another. It was similar to the game within Beto's fourth game, where they were each given 3 options as part of a test to select the next family head. However, a pair of lovers would never abandon each other's lives. So, they were automatically left with just the option of sacrificing the life of another instead. In fact, it was merciful that the demons hadn't ordered them to take the lives of everyone other than themselves. And besides, it only meant taking those lives as pieces on the board. For the versions of themselves to whom the game board was the only world, this was a tragic parasite. But for these ones who sat around the game board in this witch's tea room, it was nothing more than a movement of the pieces representing George's will to overcome his parents. However, even if it was just a single life within one of an infinite number of fragment worlds, the fact remained that the demons had forced him to take it. George appeared to have distanced himself from the events of the demon's game board, but Jessica still seemed to resist the idea of stealing another person's life, even if it was only their life as a game piece.
おじけづいたか？
いえ。
Yeah, that's part of the song. There's like a Windows sound effect in the middle of the song.
バトラさんの望むベアトリーチェはこんなことでは臆したりしません。
さあ、次は誰が試練に挑戦を？誰でもいい。次なる犠牲者を選び出してほしい。
誰でもいい。次なる挑戦者は名乗り出てほしい。
Jessica Cannon? Shannon Beatrice? Wait a second. George, Shannon, Cannon, Jessica, Beatrice. There's 5. Wait, okay, no, let me recount. Jessica, George, Cannon, Shannon, Beatrice, there's 5. Okay, hold on. They choose who gets to be killed. Interesting. Very interesting. Is this the setup for the first Twilight? Is this how first Twilight's being set up, actually? Oh, that's interesting.
僕の勝ちということだね。
Wait, do all of them have to fight, or just Jessica, George, and Beatrice.
へえ、そうなるわ。ならばおめでとう、後宮ジョージ。
あなたとあなたの愛する人の恋の成就へ至る扉の鍵を。僕たちは今こそ授けん。
待てよ。
As the demons, the lightly named George is the victor. They were interrupted by the next challenger. Hell yeah!
ジェシカさん、次は私だぜ。いいぜ、やってやろう。
Alright.
私だってカノン君のこと半端に考えてるわけじゃねえってこと見せてやろう。
Yeah, they're using like a Windows sound effect in this song. Like, there's one key in the song that sounds like the fucking Windows sound effect. Is this the end of the chapter? Yep. Umineko no Nakamura ni Chiru, Nocturne of Truth and Illusions. This might not spell good news for Natsui. Yeah, this might not spell good news for Natsui. Romantic regrets. Romantic regrets. Interesting. But, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. Prince-President Gaap, also Gold, Tap, is a mighty prince and great president of Hell, commanding 66 legions of demons. He is, according to the Lesser Key of Solomon, the king and prince of the southern region of Hell and Earth, and according to the Pseudo-Monarchia Daemonum, false monarchy of the demons, the king of the western region, and as mighty as Belek. But for both he is the guide of the four kings, the others being Zimniar, Korsan, and Amanyan. Although some translations of the Lesser Key of Solomon consider Biel, Belek, Asmodai, and Gaap, not giving detail on the cardinal points they rule. He is said to be better conjured to appear when the sun is in a southern zodiacal sign. Gaap specifically controls the element of water and reigns over the water elementals or the water demons. Gaap teaches philosophy in all liberal sciences, can cause love or hate, and make men insensible. Insensible and invisible. Yeah, sorry, this is a long paragraph, I got lost. Deliver familiars out of the custody of other magicians. Teaches how to consecrate those things that belong to the dominion of Amaymon and his king. There is a contradiction here, see above. Gives true answers concerning past, present, and future, and can carry and recarry men and things speedily from one nation to another at the conjurer's will. According to a few authors, he can make men ignorant. According to the Pseudo-Monarchia Daemonum, certain necromancers honor him with sacrifices and burning offerings. He is depicted in human shape. Gaap. That is Gaap. And this is an image of Gaap by Louis de Breton in 1863. 1863. I can't read numbers. I fucking can't read numbers.
Okay.